Okay, welcome back everyone to Campfire Spookhouse, episode 26. I'm Scary Terry, and to my right we have
Rock Horror.
And today we are recording review for Talk to Me from 2022, directed by brothers Danny Philippou and Michael Philippou, writers Danny Philippou and Bill Hinsman, producers Samantha Jennings and Christina Caton. It stars Sophie Wilde as Mia, Alexandra Jensen as Jade, Mia's friend, Joe Bird as Riley, Jade's brother, Otis Dangy as Daniel, Jade's boyfriend, Miranda Otto as Sue, Jade and Riley's mother, Zoe Terrix as Haley, which is the party host, the main one, Chris Olosio as Joss, the second in command party host, her friend, and Marcus Johnson as Max, Mia's father.
Yeah.
The description is when a group of friends discover how to conjure spirits using an embalmed hand, they become hooked on the new thrill until one of them goes too far and unleashes terrifying supernatural forces. It was shot on a budget of $4.5 million, and its box office return was $92 million.
All right.
Yeah, the film did very well.
Yeah.
What did you think of Talk to Me?
It was a better film than I thought it would be. It presented itself like more of a slasher, even though I knew that it was a lot closer to Ouija board than to Meat Cleaver Jason stuff.
Right.
For whatever reason, maybe it was that low budget kind of aesthetic.
Yeah.
Is what led me to believe that it would have been a different type of movie.
Yeah.
Because even with the supernatural and a lower budget, it's all of it kind of has a look to it.
Right.
There's supernatural stuff. There's usually like a house. It usually makes like one thing the character.
Yeah.
Like Long Legs.
Yeah.
Like any of those sorts of. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the Conjuring movies. I saw like one.
Yeah, I've seen the three of them. Actually.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what there's the whatchamacallit, the Exorcist.
Yep.
There's usually like a house that becomes a character.
Yep.
That's a part of that. That's a big part of it. In this case, that's what it seemed like it was going to start out to be.
Right.
But then there was these cool kind of twists that came along that made it a lot more interesting and compelling. The acting.
Yeah. The acting was a big thing. I mean, to pull off a film like this, you're going to end up with an amateur film, I feel like, if the acting isn't selling the story. But I thought the story alone, the writing was very compelling.
Yeah.
I found the acting to be what really pushed it and guided that story along, and I think everyone in the movie did a really good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do like the idea of an embalmed hand. I like the idea of saying "talk to me" and then inviting a spirit in to take hold of you. I like the idea as a way to prevent it from getting carried away too far. It was, we need to time this at like 90 seconds.
Yeah.
We don't go any farther than that. We end up stopping it. The idea of igniting a candle to open the door and then blowing it out to close it.
Yeah.
It's very interesting stuff. And I think it was really unique the way that they did it. But
the rules of engagement are important because it gives things a structure.
Yeah.
And also gives stakes.
Yeah.
So the moment in time when Riley goes under, and then Mia is hearing her mom.
Yes.
And then you know it's like against the clock.
Yes.
So because of those rules were set up, it makes that particular scene a lot more intense.
It also makes it more engaging because you know that you have to stop it. That mark was set for 50 seconds for Riley. They were going to stop it because he was younger and she couldn't let it end because she was communicating with her mother. And you got to bear in mind what she's been going through with the loss. Yeah. It really adds to the story. I think that Riley alone from the very beginning was so fragile.
Yes.
So I feel like for him to even take part in something like this, to participate, he's an easy target
Yeah.
for the supernatural to prey on.
Absolutely.
And so, and you know this because if you remember when Mia first went under,
Mm-hmm.
she pointed to him as the spirit who had taken over her. She pointed to Riley and said, "I like you." So right off the bat, whatever these forces are, they tend to lean more, they gravitate towards him.
An easy mark.
An easy mark, exactly. And so he really got fucked over pretty damn hard, man. When he went under, I mean, the smacking the face on the table, that was extreme. Yes. The way that him in the chair when he was strapped in, the way it got wielded over to the window was also really intense.
Yeah, those kind of the effects, the stunt, very impressive.
Impressive performances in the film, I think, were really great.
Yes.
I gotta say that the ending though was my favorite part of the movie. When I mean, here she is, she's dragging out, this Riley, this kid in a wheelchair, and she's gonna dump him over into incoming traffic and kill him. And she's convinced because she's being manipulated by her mother, the spirit, and she's, being told like she had to kill her father, and now she has to kill this boy, and that the mom's gonna protect her in the end from all the decisions and all of these bad things that she's doing, and she'll be taken care of. And why wouldn't she do it? Because this is her mother, and she clearly misses her.
Yeah.
But I think to find out that the sister, Jade, Riley's older sister, got there in time.
Yeah.
Clearly, it seemed that she pushed Mia over the edge, and then now it's kind of showing what it's like for Mia dying.
Yeah.
And then in the hospital and in the darkness behind her, all the lights are shutting off. She can't access her father. She can't access Jade and Jade's family. And then it ends up just leading into this complete pitch black. And then you hear the lighting of the candle. And then she sees the yellow light and she gets closer and closer to it as she walks towards it. And then now she sees a hand being held out and she just thinks to grab the hand. And then now she's being summoned into a game of what they've been playing throughout this movie.
Yeah.
I just thought it was beautiful. I thought the ending was fantastic.
Yeah, it's I like the ending. I think I was holding out for something more than what it was.
Yeah.
So for me, this was kind of like a nice, neat way to wrap up the story.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. Like it hits all the right beats. Maybe in my mind, I was holding out for some twist of a twist that would blow my mind, but that never came. Once again, perhaps I expect too much because of all the movies that I've seen.
True.
I can appreciate this for what it is. It's a great movie.
I really enjoyed it.
It's a great film. As I said, for me, outside of the film, what I really appreciated was the performances.
Yeah.
The performances kept me engaged more than any of the supernatural elements.
Of course, yeah. And when watching this movie, you don't really know where it's going to go, what's going to happen, which I really like. But then for this boy, Riley, to be possessed and taken over, but then it's really Mia.
Yeah.
Who is the one who's being possessed and controlled in the end by her mother. So it's just really nice. And it also kind of makes me think too, like, I wonder if when Mia was under and she had pointed to Riley and that ghost was saying, "I like you," clearly it wasn't the woman that was in front of her when she invited her in. That wasn't her mom. It was a different spirit. But was it her mom that was communicating at that point?
Yeah.
Saying like, I'm going to take you kind of thing.
I'm not certain, but what I do know is that when Mia went under, something was different than any of the other times.
Yes.
That was clear.
And the friends hosting, the two friends, Haley and Joss, like they had mentioned, Haley had mentioned that was the best one yet of all the possessions that they had seen.
Yeah.
So you take the brother who's very insecure, and then you also take Mia, who's clearly going through a lot with the loss of her mother. They're very easy to prey upon, right?
Absolutely.
As opposed to maybe some of the others.
Yeah.
The music, I noticed too, like the music wasn't anything that was crazy, but it really built up the intensity of the scenes when
Yeah.
it was playing in the background.
It's one of those things, like a lot of movies. What I noticed in the horror genre is that either the music is really good at serving its purpose,
Yeah,
sound effects, just sound design in general, or it has a really like compelling and memorable soundtrack.
yeah,
This was the former,
yeah.
in that I don't really remember any like tunes from it, but the music, the sound design worked very well
How,
for the story that it was telling.
I think the editing was done well too.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
my favorite, as I had mentioned while we were watching, I love when they say "I invite you in" and the camera pushes them back, like it moves with them as they're being taken over, and they invite this possession. And
Yeah.
I really enjoy the camera work for those scenes. I thought they were really done. The same with again with Riley being dragged in a chair, fantastic. I really enjoyed the camera angles. I really enjoyed the editing.
Yeah, it's there. Like I said, there's lots of elements to this film that just worked really well.
Yeah.
It is a great film.
Yeah.
In general, and in the horror genre, it is one of the better ones.
It was impressive.
Yeah, and it kind of it makes me eager to check out some horror that is outside United States and Canada.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't complain about any performances. I think everyone was great. I think the main girl, Mia, she was really terrific in the movie.
Very good.
And she really she demonstrated some range that she had too, because I mean she's playing like her normal version of Mia, but then when she's under possession, the way she kind of goes cartoony,
yes,
almost with her voice and with her body, and she's more loose and sort of outgoing about it.
Those big like doe eyes.
Yeah,
and she could be really expressive with her eyes, as in general. So
yeah,
it was this very dynamic performance.
Yeah,
that was captivating.
I thought the mother, Jade and Riley's mother, was a little overbearing and controlling at first, but then she's just a caring mother. She just, she gives a shit. I think
that was probably a performance that I appreciated because in its entirety. Yeah. Because that is a performance that could have been like a caricature.
Yeah, yeah.
If that's all that they put of her, but the fact that she had those emotional moments at the hospital.
Yes.
Where she kind of brought herself around. You saw that more vulnerability in her.
Yes.
And once again, it's really impressive with all of these actors.
Well, especially when she kind of apologized to Mia at the end about the way that she had been treating her, and she understands that Mia is Riley's friend. But then she gets the phone call from Jade, and Jade's telling her, she's dangerous. Like, you got to get back to the room. And she gets back to the room where Riley's in, and Riley's not, in fact, there. So I just thought it was an intense movie, and I didn't find it scary, but I found it very unsettling. It was eerie.
Yeah.
The way it was filmed, like an uneasy feeling in my stomach while watching it.
I think that when you go into a supernatural route for horror,
yes,
you tend to get that more so than the scary. Like, the truth is, just based on who we are and how many films we've seen, I doubt that we're gonna be like scared in the traditional sense.
Yeah,
it's more like appreciating how a certain film deals with fear.
Yeah. Overall, I think the film was really great.
Yeah.
An impressive debut from these brothers, Danny and Michael Philippou. I think they have a new film they released earlier this year called Bring Her Back. I think it again has to do with the supernatural sense. It was critically acclaimed, even more so than this one.
Okay.
So that's impressive. I think that they're well on their way. I think the performances in the film were great. Again, love the camera work, love the editing. I think for me, despite how much I love those, I think that I'm very confident with giving the film a rating of 4 out of 5 jump scares. I don't think I would give it like 4.5 or 5 because as great of a film as I do think it is, it's not something that I think really sticks with me for too long afterwards.
As I said, there's the element that I was looking for, the twist of a twist, that wasn't there. Beyond that, it is everything. It hits all the right beats.
Yes.
As far as a film goes,
it is unique as well. It is a very unique film.
It's a fantastic debut, like you said, from these brothers.
Yes.
And all of these actors that I've never seen before.
Yes.
They're all very great. That said, that exactly what I was thinking was 4.
Okay, nice.
Not more, not less. As I said, very
4 is still a high rating.
Very impressive.
Still, very worthy.
Very impressive film, movie. But once you get above there, you got to come with something special.
Absolutely.
4 jump scares. Rah!
4 jump scares from Rock Horror. 4 jump scares from me. That's mutual. Yeah. Let us know what you guys think about Talk to Me. Maybe you guys have a higher rating. Maybe you give it a less.
Talk to us.
Talk to us. So, yes. Do we invite them in?
We invite them in.
We invite them in. So I think 4 jump scares from each one of us. Let us know what you guys think about the movie. Don't forget to tune in for our next episode, episode 27. We're going to be reviewing Stir of Echoes from 1999, starring Kevin Bacon. I think Kevin Bacon's just a horror legend in general, usually. And I personally believe that Kevin Bacon enjoys making those kinds of movies, filming that horror genre as well.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. Hope you guys are going to be there to see it as well. In the meantime, we're signing off. I'm Scary Terry. This is
Rock Horror.
And we are Campfire Spookhouse, where we scare ourselves awake. So we will see you guys next time for episode 27. Take care, everybody.
Take care.